about a drug. It's 100 times more powerful than morphine.
And that drug is fentanyl. And according to a Florida nonprofit survey, most Florida students have not been talked to about it at school. On your sides, Renata DiGregorio joins us live with what's going to happen today to change all of that. Renata.
Good morning. Well, today students will be going into an assembly not knowing anything about what it's about, and they'll be asked a question during the demonstration. These are students at Andrew Jackson High School, and they'll be learning from this nonprofit about fentanyl. It is the first place here in Northeast Florida where the nonprofit is teaching this, but they plan to go everywhere to get around to every school at high school, like here, for instance, at Riverside High. Fentanyl is blamed for most overdoses, more than twice as many as meth in 2021, according to the CDC. It's 50 to 100 times more powerful than morphine, according to the National Institutes of Health. But how much do students know about it? James Fishback, founder of the nonprofit Incubate Debate, says they surveyed more than 300 students across Florida. Their survey found 7 in 10 students did not have someone at their school talk to them about fentanyl. He says their approach is different from something like the DARE program that may come to mind when you think about drug education. Fishback says their approach is to show, don't tell, meet students where they are, like on Instagram and at school, and make sure students don't know what the assembly they're going to is about, so they don't have preconceived notions.
We open with 2 translucent glasses in front of the whole auditorium, and we pour bleach in one and water in the other. And kind of behind the scenes, we're moving the glasses so you don't know which is which. And then we ask a random student if they would take a sip of this. And of course they wouldn't. And that allows us to pivot into this conversation about fentanyl.
We asked officials with Duval County Public Schools what their drug education is like. We're going to talk about that coming up in the next half hour. Live in Duval County, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.